Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm your host, Danny.
And I'm your other host, Noor.
And this is Future Scot Friday. In case you've never seen a Future Scot Friday before, this is a little show that we like to host from the Alma admissions office. And basically, we interview a new guest each week about their Alma experience. And hopefully, that brings a lot of insight for future Scots just like you. We post these every Friday around noonish, but make sure to tune in. You can catch them on the Instagram page, our Facebook page, or our website.
This week, we're going to be talking to Dr. Argueta. Welcome to Future Scot Friday, and thank you so much for being here to chat with us. To start things off, could you tell our future Scots a little bit about your role at Alma and how long you've been with the college?
Hi, I'm a physics professor here at Alma. I've been in the college, I think, close to 10 years already.
Wow.
And right now I'm helping organize the engineering program.
Speaking of the engineering program, can you describe the engineering science major at Alma?
Yeah, so the engineering science major tries to be kind of like a multidisciplinary program. We try to find the connections between different natural science with engineering and physics. So the way it's organized is that students have a series of core classes where they learn the fundamentals of engineering and physics, and then they try to apply that to a concentration area that is going to be a concentration in a natural science. So we can combine, for example, environmental science with physics or computer science, uh, IPHS with physics and engineering. So you can have people kind of tailor and changing the major to something that really fits their interests.
Yeah, that's awesome that they can kind of like you said, like cater it to exactly what they're interested in. Could you talk a little bit about what the 4-2 and the 3-2 programs are?
The students here at Alma, when they come and study engineering science, they usually want to do, for example, biomedical engineering, which is not a very traditional engineering. But we have students that they want to study civil engineering or mechanical engineering. So we have a dual degree program, a 3-2 program, where basically students come to Alma for 3 years. They get all the core classes, they get the liberal arts education, and then they transfer to another institution for the last 2 years. And in those 2 years, they get the engineering degree that they want, so they can go and transfer to study mechanical engineering or electrical engineering. And then at the end, they get 2 degrees. They get a degree from Alma, and they get a degree with their host institution. So, in addition with academic agreements with Cairn University, with Auckland University, we have a 4-2 program, or 4-2 agreement that is basically students get they get a degree from Alma, and if they have a 3.2 GPA, they get admitted to the master's program in Auckland for management engineering, which is very specific engineering. And we are working with them to expand it to other master's programs.
That's actually really cool to hear about. I didn't really know much about like our engineering program at all. So
I just knew we just started last
yeah,
year.
which is exciting. It's awesome. So and I know that's going to bring more students to Alma.
I hope,
So
yeah.
do you have a favorite example of like hands-on research at all?
So a couple of years ago, we have a class that is called physical computing. And the idea of physical computing is to combine electronics with mechanics, software, and for students to start doing and building projects. So a couple of years ago, we have students doing drones. Like this was when you couldn't buy the drone in stores, that they actually build the drone. We have students doing small robotics projects. We have a student that he was an NMS student, and he was doing his final project, and he was doing a film about a pizza monster. And then he was taking my class, the physical computing class, and then he was working with a physics student, and the physics students did the skeleton of the monster, and then the other student did the skin, and so he did a small animatronics monster from that class, and that was kind of cool. He filmed it, and the monster open eyes and make sounds and with his mouth and stuff. So those kind of classes are fun.
That sounds so fun. So are there any upcoming engineering events or ways that students could learn some more about the program if they're interested?
Yes, actually, March 11, 7 p.m., we're going to have an open house, virtual open house. We're going to talk to alumni and current students. We're going to talk about the different connections that we have with engineering and other natural sciences. So we're going to be showing the 3D printers that we have. So if anyone wants to participate, they should go into the admissions website, and we have the links for everyone to register.
Yeah, so if you're a student that's interested in that, don't miss out on that because that's an awesome opportunity. Also, the 3D printer is so cool.
It is.
That's all I just want to say. I just think it's so cool that we have a 3D printer. Didn't you make face shields? That's what I heard.
Yep.
Yeah,
Last year,
Yeah.
we just did like 300 facials and
Yeah.
max extenders.
So outside of Alma, what do you like to do for fun?
I like running. I like cycling. I like to be outdoors as much as I can. I like movies. I like going to the movies, but obviously right now we can't. But I try to go for runs and cycling with all the faculty here on campus.
So you mentioned liking movies, and I believe in the back is that a movie quote?
Yeah, so my kid and I, we love that movie. It's Pacific Rim. So he did that. He did that painting.
That's really
And
cool.
I agree with him that when he turns 18, we both are gonna get to that.
Oh.
And so it's a very famous scene that is basically what you want to do. You want to live in fear, or you want to take the risks. So it starts with that. Where you want to die, here in Nigeria.
That's a good saying. We like to do something on this show called This or That, Alma This or That. And basically, we're just going to fire a bunch of questions at you. And you don't really have to explain your answer. If you really want to on one of them, you can. But it's just kind of going back and forth. So.
Okay.
All right. So first, Sac or Dow?
Dow.
Starbucks or Highland Blush?
Highland Blush.
The Stone Rec Center or the weight room?
Rec Center.
Highland chicken or popcorn chicken?
Highland chicken.
Bagpipes or Highland dance?
Bagpipes.
Football game or basketball game?
Basketball.
Serendipity or Cold Stone?
Serendipity.
Galston or Brusky?
I have no idea.
That's fair. It's fair.
Yeah. And then the most controversial question of them all, Pizza One or Pizza Sam?
Oh, Pizza One. Oh, yeah.
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 Thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Argueta. It was a pleasure just getting to learn about your program, and I hope that it continues to grow. But yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Future Scot Friday. Don't forget to tune in next Friday at noon to catch the next episode. And if you missed any of our previous episodes, you can find those on our Instagram, Facebook, and website.
And don't forget, it's always a great day to be a Scot.